Hi everyone, today I'm going to be planning out the week of Monday the 28th through Sunday, November 3rd, 2019 in my Erin Condren Horizontal Neutral Planner. I normally do this on the weekend or maybe on a Friday, but we had power outage. Again, I'm in California. Right now we got our power back, thankfully, but it may go out again. Filming it on Monday morning. My kids are actually out of school today, which is not normally a thing. This is not a usual school day off for them, but because a lot of the campuses lost power this weekend, the school district had them not go in school this week. Today I am going to be using a kit that I got in Portland from the West Coast Planners. It is from the shop Canna Planning. So there's little pot leaves hidden in this kit. It's a Halloween kit, but there's also little pot leaves, and I just think it's super cute. So I'm going to use this. Plus I've got some Simply Gilded washi, and I've got a lot going on this week. My family is showing up this weekend, so the weekend following this coming up weekend, for fake Thanksgiving, which means we have to get the garage ready. And oh, I broke my garage door. More on that in a little bit. There's a bunch of shit we got to get done this week, so I'm going to try and fit in as much work as I can, even with the kids being home. And the first thing I'm going to do is put down these strips. I think I'll put one here and then divide one in half and run it across the top. I gotta divide this puppy in half. I have a little knife that I got a while back and I haven't used yet. And I wonder, let's see here. Let's see if that worked. Did I cut my desk? Yes, I cut my desk. Whoops. Oh well. It's okay. No big deal. It's just an IKEA desk anyway. The real question is, did I get these into nice even strips? Actually, I did. Woohoo! So I like that there's these boxes that are supposed to fit in the horizontal, and I think I want to put them there and then just figure something else out for I don't usually use kits, especially ones that are sized for the horizontal. So rather than put my blood pressure and everything here, I'm going to figure something else out. We're going to do some experimentation here, my dudes. And it looks like these boxes are just slightly too small. So maybe down here on the bottom, I can stick one of these little skinny strips or something for my blood pressure. So I'm actually going to use these little gray stickers from Krissyanne Designs to do my blood pressure. This is going to be like a no white space. Well, maybe not no white space, but a very small amounts of white space week. I use kits from time to time and pull some stickers from them, but it's very rare that I have one that is really good for a horizontal, like designed for this style of planning. And so it's fun to experiment, but then sometimes I wind up putting stickers everywhere. I already have a lot of shit I'm going to put on this planner for this week. While we had no power, I did do a bunch of thinking about how I wanted to plan my week out, even though I didn't have access to like my Google Calendar or anything like that. I know that this is going to be a busy week. It has to be. So much that has to get done. So these little exclamation point boxes are going to be for my blood pressure each day. And then what I'm going to do is put my meals and my weather right here, and I'll just write small in one line. This week I'm using a Villa Beautiful pen. I thought that the gray sparkly beautifulness goes well with it, and it's a very fine point gel pen, so it'll work perfectly for going small. My meal plan is all off kilter because we had to cook all of the meat that I had bought, the chicken and the ground beef, yesterday. We had it for lunch and for dinner just because we didn't want it to go bad, and I just spent money on it. My meal plan is taking a little bit of a meander this week. I do weather through Thursday, but I'm doing the meal plan for the whole week. All of my basic shit is in here. So now it's time to start planning all of my actual stuff, and I've got my list right here. I'm also going to use this weekend sticker. I don't often use a weekend sticker, but I'm going to use it today because why not? Weekend. Lots of stickers. Stickers everywhere. Okay, so today, Monday, I have a lot going on. So today is open enrollment in my town, and because my kids go to a high school that is not the high school of our zone of residence, it's their dad's zone of residence, but their middle school is my zone of residence, so I have to open enroll my kid today. I've got to fill that out. They don't have school today, which again is something that wasn't expected. I need to do this video, plan my week out. I need to run to the store to pick up a few replacement things that we had to cook over the weekend. I have a patron post to do. I need to get some more work done on our beadboard. I did some work on it this weekend and it needs to be done. So I need to get like some more spackling done. And we have a garage repair guy coming sometime between 11 and 2 because I broke my garage door. So what did I do? Well, I was cleaning my garage this weekend. On Saturday before our power went out, we got super like productive, very adulty. Got some of my garage cleaned out, did some work on the beadboard. And while I was cleaning the garage out, I put some stuff on top of the railing where the garage door runs. And I thought that the garage door ran inside the railing, not on top of it. Well, it runs on top of it. Jesse opened the garage door and walked away. And before I could stop it, it got squished against the stuff on top and got all off kilter. My husband and our friend who was doing some painting on our house were both wise enough to just block the front of it. So it's half open right now, but it's blocked with cardboard so that we could get someone to come and fix it as opposed to them, because it is so dangerous to fuck with a garage door if you don't know what you're doing, and they don't know what they're doing. And obviously I don't either because I broke it. So I feel like a jackass. Let's just put it, I have enough going on these next couple of weeks where having a garage door broken is really just not necessary, but apparently it is. Kat also has a birthday party to go to this afternoon. All sorts of things are just going on today. I'm gonna use this little dollar sign for the garage door guy because it's gonna cost. Okay, so it's very full with a whole bunch of little things going on here. Like, do I think it looks beautiful? No. But I have all this shit on here and I'm still going to try and get some more work done today. So this is basically how it's going to go. Tuesday. I need to do my work in my power sheets for next month. I need to do some filming. I need to create my monthly downloads for November for my patrons. I have a patron live at 2 p.m. and I have another project I need to work on for a little bit. So all of that needs to get filled in here right about now. So there's my Tuesday, also all filled in, blocked off power sheets and filming. I had some paperwork to mail off and to work on my project. I like to use big amounts of space to block the day off, so I know that if I need to make an appointment or something on Tuesday, I don't have a lot of time that day. So Wednesday is big game rally for my kid that night for our big game that week. And then I need to do some planning for fake Thanksgiving. I need to do a bunch of editing, and that's all I have on my list. And I need to paint, and that's all I have on my list for that day. So I'm going to leave some blank space because so far this week is super booked up. Oh my God, I just wrote all of that on on Halloween. That's not the right day. Well, okay, I can leave the fake Thanksgiving plan on Halloween and just do it that day. Game rally is not that day. God damn it. God damn it. I'll just cover it up with a sticker. Let's cover it up with a sticker. All right, so I'm just going to leave Wednesday with the rest of this blank for now, but I've got space for... This is so crooked. God damn it. Why am I having so much trouble? My lettering's kind of cattywampus today. Oh, fuck it. I'll leave it. I just don't know what's happening with my life right now. I also wanted to talk a little bit about this particular kit and this shop, Canna Planning. Now, all of her stickers, not all of them, but some of them have pot leaves kind of hidden in them. Some of you know that I live in California. Pot's legal here, and every once in a while I'll smoke it to help me go to sleep because of my chronic health problems. But honestly, I don't give a shit. I think that it is at the very least on the same level with like cigarettes and alcohol, and those are legal, so people shouldn't give that much of a crap. But what bothers me is when I see people get really like all up in arms about stuff with pot leaves on them. I've heard about people being like, oh, why the stickers have pot leaves, blah, blah, blah. Why are you rubbing it in our faces? Well, there's hella stickers with wine, and I live in Napa. We have a wine closet. If it's not something you partake in, no big deal. But I just don't understand why people feel the need to shit on other people who do, or who like to decorate the planners. I think this is fucking adorable. That's my TED Talk for right now. Aside from getting the podcast done, which I put in there to cover up that other thing, I need to pay and I have a phone call that day that we don't know what time it is yet. So I'm going to put in for the phone call, but I'm going to not put a time on it yet. And I need to do some more painting that day. And I want to put some Halloween decorations on here because I've got some in this kit. Halloween. And I think the rest of this is going to just be left blank for now. And then we'll go to Friday, which is big game day. My son has to be dropped off at his ride's house to go to his conference. Oh, I got to put that in here too. RJ's going to be at Mugs all weekend. I forgot to put that in. I forgot to mark that in. Oh, hi, Mark. I put the weekend sticker down, not thinking about how I needed some extra space. So crooked. So here's Friday, inbox 0, big game, scheduling next week, and my son going to Mugs. Saturday, I think we're going to go to IKEA because we need to pick up the stuff to do the benches. Jesse doesn't think we're going to get them done in time. I think we're going to get them done in time. I need to do some work in the garage and on the beadboard. That has to happen on Sunday as well. So I think IKEA on Saturday, as well as washing our sheets, and I have a patron hangout that day. And getting some painting on would be nice too. And then Sunday, I have to drive for about half of the day to pick up the kids. I'm doing the carpool back for Mugs. We just need to do more work on the garage that day. And plan the week out. So there it is, to pick up, and I have to leave at 10 a.m. I also need to put on here on what fucking day is that? On Friday that it's payday and I gotta pay some bills and stuff. So, but that is my whole week. I'm leaving everything else blank because obviously at the beginning of the week I have so much going on. I really like this kit though, and it's very busy for me, and it felt a little wacky like putting some of these things in. I'm gonna shove these into the back of my planner so I have them when I need them. But it's fun to mix it up, and like I said, I just love this kit. I think it's adorable. I'd love to hear from you in the comments what you're gonna be for Halloween, and if you're not dressing up this year for Halloween, what has been your favorite Halloween costume in the past? For me, one of my personal favorites was at a Halloween party I went to. I was with somebody else and we dressed up like Brian Slade and Kurt Wilde from Velvet Goldmine, which is a awesome movie if you've never seen it. Basically think Ziggy Stardust era David Bowie and Iggy Pop. Lots of vinyl pants and glitter and all that, and it was rad and I loved it. Anyway, I'd love to hear from you in the comments about your favorite Halloween costume, and until next time, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.